Is wokeness a new religion? Andrew Doyle, alter ego to Tanya McGrath, very popular on Twitter, who's a social justice warrior. That's you. The secret is out.
I know.
But what do you mean? I mean, how is it a religion to think that we all have equal validity?
Right. I mean, that comes down to an idea of definitions. When the word woke was originally formulated during the various black civil rights movements of the 20th century, it was about just being aware of social injustice and particularly racism and standing up against it. Nothing wrong with that. I think if that were the case, everyone in this room would be woke, myself included. The problem is the word was co-opted about 5 or 6 years ago by a particularly intolerant, regressive brand of the social justice movement that tends to use progressive language to mask its reactionary nature. If you take, for instance, even the phrase social justice, who wouldn't be for social justice? But unfortunately, they're quite an intolerant group. And the reason I say that the woke social justice movement in its current form is a kind of religion or has a certain zealotry about it is because it brooks no dissent whatsoever. It seeks a kind of ideological purity. It's completely convinced it's got this unshakable worldview that it's correct. It seeks out heresy, and that's why you get this kind of cancel culture that we see, where people will trawl through everything you've ever said and try to destroy your livelihood. But they will do it in the name of compassion. So you have people who will attack people online, bully people. I think this movement legitimizes bullying, and people are becoming very, very nervous about what they're saying because this ideology has infected HR departments. I mean, I'm very privileged. I get to say whatever I want, and I'm not worried about the consequences of that because I don't have a boss. But for most people living in if I was still a teacher, I wouldn't be able to tweet the way I do, I wouldn't be able to make the jokes the way I do, because I could be hounded out and bullied and attacked. And I think people are getting sick of this idea that they have to watch everything they say because there are these people who are trying to seek offence. And in that sense, I think it is religious, or I think it certainly has echoes of religion, at least.